Jimmy, this tire is messed up.
Yeah, that caught me by surprise. I'm looking for others. There was a fellow that wrote in and he said, I love your shelves, but isn't it true that if you set your cars on the shelves for too long, they develop flat spots?
Yeah.
I haven't had that problem with flat spots, mostly because these get moved inside of a year. But what we have been having problems with is some of these tires deteriorating. Did you get a shot of that?
Yeah, I did. I did.
I mean, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is.
These two front tires, just sitting there, got destroyed, and I believe that happens because of the type of oil that gets used on these cars. Lots of times I lend these out to friends or to the kids, and they put the wrong oil on it. Let me go show you what the right oil to use is.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, here we are. I set up these different oils for you to take a look at. The worst thing that you could use on your car is Teflon. Teflon is your enemy for putting decals on, for painting, for putting stripes on, for fingerprints, and for messing up plastic.
So what does it do? Melt the plastic?
After time, the plastic gets sticky. It really, you
Oh,
can put
yeah.
more Teflon on it and it'll work better. But little by little, I think that using the wrong product is what causes this kind of thing. Many of you guys know what I'm talking about, especially on fly cars that have been sitting in their cases. Although, I gotta tell you, I have had fly cars that are like 25 years old sitting in the case deteriorate, and I know they didn't get any oil. But I wanted to point out that I've seen guys take WD-40 and they put them into a needle oiler like this. I've seen them take 3-in-1 oil and put it in a needle oiler like this, and your car will run good for that day. But there are issues. You may pay the price because these guys melt plastic. This is the product, Super Lube, that does not melt plastic. This is what you want to use. It's a multi-purpose synthetic oil. I take this and put it into a needle oiler, and I have it labeled as such for guys to use. Funny thing is, I told my wife I was so happy that I had found this Super Lube. So for Christmas, she got me some Super Lube. She got me 2 quarts of Super Lube. I think me and everybody that comes down here, 20 guys, have a lifetime supply. So I wish you guys were around. I'd give you some. But anyhow, that's Pam.
I like the big bottle.
She tried to help. This probably is a lifetime supply right there, Gus. My cars, I cherish, and I don't like to see them get scratched up. I use Future Floor Wax as a finish on them to help them from getting becoming scuffed. Sometimes, if I don't have Future Floor Wax on it and they do get scuffed, you can use a little bit of alcohol on a rag, but you've got to be careful because if you scrub hard, it will take a decal off. These 2 products I may use if I aggressively have to clean something off the car. This guy right here is a no-no. This will melt plastic. Do not use this product. Goof off. Goo Be Gone does not melt plastic. So this is safe to use on your cars.
That's why it says plastic okay on it.
That's why it says plastic okay on it. When we race and our tires get dirty, one thing that is the enemy to my track is water. And the reason I say that is because, see the oxidation on this penny? This penny is a little bit shinier. I already bent that to use it inside my paint bottles. But the track constantly wants to try to corrode, especially in a humid environment like the basement. I have 2 dehumidifiers going all the time. To combat that, we have successfully used a product called Voodoo.
Put it in front of the camera.
Voodoo juice. This is an armature. Guys in radio control and some trained guys use this on the armatures of the electric motor. It's called voodoo juice amongst. I don't think it says juice.
No, it's called fluid.
It says voodoo fluid, but the guys call it voodoo juice.
Yeah, please don't drink it.
PNS7537. I know you can get this from Andy Smith at Professor Motor. And I put it into an eyedropper like this.
Probably can find it on Amazon if you look.
Yeah, you probably can. And what I'll do now is I'll put one drop. Can you see that, Gus? Mm-hmm. I'm going to put one drop on every brush. Before I start an evening of racing, there are 4 lanes and 8 slots. I'll do this to 8 cars, put them on the track, and drive them around. And this stuff, this voodoo juice, actually puts a film on the track that gives us better traction and protects it against corrosion. The worst thing you can do is wipe your track with water. It corrodes right away. So when it comes to cleaning tires, that was a lead-in, because when it comes to cleaning tires, I insist on using Simple Green. This is the product right here. Simple Green. I don't let anybody use any of the sticky stuff or anything other than that. And I put it into...
So it'll be called something else in your country, maybe.
Yeah,
but
it could
here's it says, I don't know, I can't say this word, but anyway, here it is.
Let me have a look.
Let me turn it around so you at least can have an idea of what's in
It's
it.
the concentrated stuff.
Okay.
And in the old days, when I was a kid, they used to use something of mint. I forgot what it was called. And you guys write in and tell me what it is. I can't remember right now. And it would clean your tires. Well, I'm here to tell you that this stuff right here, if you give it a little, I tell the kids to just give it a little squirt on a rag like this. And then take your index finger and point like so. And wipe your tires. All you guys know how to do this. But my point here is that I don't want anybody to use lighter fluid or anything else that may harm the track. And it gives us great traction. So I thought that would be of interest. When I saw this tire up there, Gus, I thought we should talk about it.
So this tire needs to be changed now, right?
Oh yeah, it will. It will. And you know, you can order new tires or take rears off of other cars that you put silicones on. That's what I usually do. But I thought it was very important for everybody to see the best lubricator for a slot car. I think is Super Lube.
Yeah, so we have to mention the cool product, the lubricator, we mentioned it, and then the voodoo fluid.
The voodoo fluid for copper tracks.
Yeah. And then finally the green stuff, please.
The green stuff is for cleaning. The tires.
Okay, good, perfect. 3 good products. Lots of bad products. I'm not going to even mention them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and if you want to clean stuff, we forgot about this Goo Gone. That's the good one.
Not goof off.
Not goof off. Anything that says the word goof, stay away from it.
Okay.
All right, see ya.